I love small schools.
A small school is better.
It's far above. Can I say public schools?
I love small schools.
It's just a great atmosphere.
We stress excellence.
It really did prepare me. It's solid. It's rock solid.
I love small schools.
I know that my children are safe here.
There's a lot of personal attention.
There's not too much people.
We become a family.
There's less kids, and you all get to know each other good.
People understand you more. Friends. I love small schools.
Christ is woven throughout the whole day here.
I like learning about God.
They pray in the school.
The Bible is lifted up here.
Christian values.
They're doing a great job here.
It can be a benefit for eternity for your child.
It's worth the investment.
Amazing things happen to you.
Christian education is the best thing that could ever happen to a child.
I love small schools.
We chose this school because it had a very low student-to-teacher ratio. It was in a country setting, and we felt that as responsible parents, we needed to put them in an environment where they could learn the best and grow the most and get what they needed to be healthy adults.
I was concerned about having to send my child to a public school, first of all because of the curriculum. It was just such an amazing blessing for us to have this school available. We wanted quality education for our children, that they would have a lot of one-on-one time, but most importantly that God would be a part of that day, and we get that here.
Okay, you ready?
The academic preparation that's being done here is probably, at least for my children, the best that they would get anywhere.
Who can tell me what a noun is? Joey.
It describes a person, place, thing, or idea.
Great.
The teachers are awesome. The curriculum is very good.
The curriculum that's developed for Adventist schools is very carefully developed. It's ongoing, it's research-based. We have accrediting bodies or other organizations or other experts, professionals come in and they're impressed. I am very proud of our curriculum.
What we are going to do for science today, we're going to do out here in our great outdoors that we have right here.
Academically, it's wonderful, great. They get taught what they need.
We're all part of the North American Division. We have the same requirements for the teachers, the same credentials. We all receive our paychecks from the same place. Academically, we have the state's requirements just like any other school does also.
The students that are attending this school score very well on their achievement tests.
I've been very pleased with where they fall on a national percentile in comparison to all the other kids in all the other schools.
We're going to cut a lima bean open, and we're going to see if we can find the parts of the seed.
I was very well prepared when I got to Academy. There's no doubt in my mind that they will be beyond where they need to be when it comes to college. They're excelling.
It's very close to homeschooling in a way, if you have a large family, because the children interact with all different age groups.
I don't get it.
The older kids have a chance to teach the younger kids, and what you teach, you really know.
If you have an 8th grader helping a 4th grader with math, they are not only helping that 4th grader, but they're reinforcing what they have learned by explaining it to someone else.
The small Adventist schools do a fantastic job academically.
How many layers do you have in your rainforest?
Okay, I have 4 layers in my rainforest. There's the forest floor, the understory, the canopy, and the emergent layer.
I can be creative. I can use the abilities of the students that I teach as they help one another. I don't think I could ever go back to the traditional classroom again.
The best thing about a small school is that students are able to receive that individual attention.
I enjoy getting to know the students one-on-one. We like each other. We love each other.
Okay, what part of the plant is edible? Okay, Tosca?
The flower.
I think it's really easy for children to fall between the cracks, and we didn't want that.
Small school, they learn more. The teachers, they taken more time to teach them.
The teacher has a chance to really know your child and know your child's strengths and to custom make the curriculum almost to what their needs are. There's that flexibility with the program that you don't just have to stay at grade level, and I've appreciated that.
In a small school, I have a lot more opportunity to talk with each student and work with them and assess how they're doing.
What I liked best about my teachers was that they were always understanding, and they were always paying attention to every single student, and I think that was very important, and I really admired that about them.
In the small school setting, it's just more of a family.
I know all the families, and we have a pretty good idea of what the child may be dealing with when they come to school in the morning.
And the teacher and the parents working together for one reason, for the kids.
There's only 8 or 10 families involved, so each family has really more control, more input into what happens at the school.
We were encouraged to give input and participation. It was a perfect fit.
The things that parents are looking for is a safe environment where there won't be the drugs, the alcohol, the bad language.
A small school is really a safe haven.
Someone's not going to come in and take my child. The teachers know they're safe here.
We know where they're at. Their activities are supervised. From the time they come to the time they leave, they're accounted for.
I think not only what they're learning, but what they're not learning is really key.
When you think about partying and the things that the kids do, the peer pressure, drugs, I feel this setting is far superior to any public school.
Well, I've been principal of larger schools, and I work with probation officers, and I had locker checks, and we had all sorts of things we dealt with. In a small school like this, you just have normal everyday kid problems, nothing outstanding usually. It's a pleasure to teach in a small school.
Goodbye!
They are safe in a good environment, and they'll thrive here.
The Lord is such an integral part of my daily life that I could not imagine not teaching in a Christian school where I would be able to personally share that, whether it's in spelling or whether it's in reading or Bible or math or on the playground.
The whole day I feel is Christ-focused, and the importance of our relationship with Jesus Christ is really emphasized, and I think that's even more important than the academics.
Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him.
It is as much a part of their education as reading and writing and arithmetic, so it's a wonderful balance that you just don't find in the public system.
A lot of kids nowadays in public schools don't have respect for their teachers, for other students, and here they teach you that, and you're always learning not just about others, but about yourself and the person that you should be.
The school's training my children to be upright citizens with common sense and to love God.
To take care of their bodies, to take care of their minds, to know the difference between right and wrong, and be their own person.
What is the one sign that tells us when Jesus is coming?
One of the reasons our parents are interested in schools like this is because they are worried and care about the spirituality of their children.
My children's eternal life is the most important thing to me.
More than anything else, we want to see them in heaven.
If you'll stand and push your chairs in, we'll have closing prayer.
when times go bad, when things are rough, when they're growing up making mistakes, they've got people here that actually believe and have the freedom to talk about Jesus and turn them in that direction. And that's absolutely the most important thing for me.
Dear Father in heaven, we thank you for bringing us through another day, and we thank you for your promise to go with us as we go our separate ways. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. I love Jesus, yes I do, for he saved me from my life of sin. I love Jesus, yes I do, for he saved me from my life of sin. Jesus, Savior, Holy Lamb, I'm so glad that you are mine. I'll give Jesus my heart, give Jesus my all, give Jesus today. I'll give Jesus my heart, give Jesus my all, give Jesus today. Yes!
I think small schools are absolutely terrific.
For academic reasons, for safety reasons, for friendship reasons, I don't think you can beat the price.
We have had such a positive experience ourselves that we can just recommend the whole program wholeheartedly.
If you don't put your children in a situation where they're going to be watched and taken care of, and that you have some control over, you're just throwing them to the wolves.
Small schools are worth every penny because we send our children here and know that they are getting a quality education, and God is a big part of that. This life isn't easy, and if they don't have that as their firm foundation, they're going to be lost.